Shut up and sit down.
10 lines on World Press Freedom Day for kids, children, school students and competitive exams in English. Set 1. 10 lines on World Press Freedom Day for kids. Set 1 is considerate for students belonging to the classes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Number 1. World Press Freedom Day is celebrated on May 3rd to pay tribute to all journalists who have lost their lives. Number 2. The General Assembly of the United Nations established the World Press Freedom Day in December 1993. Number 3. World Press Freedom Day 2020 was hosted in the Netherlands. Number 4. It is a day to defend the media from the attacks on their independence and celebrate the fundamental principles of press freedom. Number 5. World Press Freedom Day celebrates the fundamental principles of the existing press freedom in India. Number 6. The calendar events that are enlisted under the World Freedom Day are organized, outlined and promoted by the United Nations. Number 7. UNESCO celebrates the World Press Freedom Day at both the national and local level around the world. Number 8. World Press Freedom Day is celebrated worldwide in the form of workshops and online debates. Number 9. India ranks 142 slots according to the World Press Freedom Index 2020 report, which was released by the global body in April. Number 10. UNESCO organizes the Guillermo Cano World Press Freedom Prize to honor journalists who have died or risked their lives across the globe. Set 2. 10 lines on World Press Freedom Day for school children. Set 2 is considerate for students belonging to the classes 6, 7 and 8. Number 1. World Press Freedom Day is commemorated on May 3rd to spread awareness on the importance of freedom of the press and its significance. Number 2. The General Assembly of the United Nations manifested the World Press Freedom Day in the year 1993. Number 3. On this particular occasion, people will understand the significance, functions, importance and to also awaken the government of its duties and respect the right to freedom of expression. Number 4. UNESCO organizes conferences that are theme related based on the freedom of press inclusive of media coverage of terrorism, good governance, the role of media in post-conflict countries and impunity. Number 5. The 2020 theme, Journalism Without Fear or Favor, discusses the current challenges faced by the media. Number 6. World Press Freedom Day reminds people how several journalists face their jail time or brave death to bring daily news to the public. Number 7. On World Press Freedom Day, events such as art exhibitions, award nights to honor those who risked their lives for the country, and dinners featuring keynote speakers from across the world. Number 8. UNESCO organizes the World Press Freedom Prize, known as the Guillermo Cano World Press Freedom Prize, to honor the works of organizations or individuals risking their lives for daily news. Number 9. The Guillermo Cano Prize is an award ceremony named after Guillermo Cano, a well-known Colombian journalist. He was assassinated in 1986 after announcing to denounce drug barons. Number 10. World Press Freedom Day conducts platforms for multiple events such as academic conferences. These international forums are built on the safety of journalists and even a press freedom festival targeting the youth. Set 3. 10 lines on World Press Freedom Day for higher class students. Set 3 is considerate for students belonging to the classes 9, 10, 11, 12 and competitive exams. Number 1. The World Press Freedom Day is also known as the World Press Day is a worldwide celebration to acknowledge the contributions of all the journalists across the globe. Number 2. World Press Freedom Day commemorated on May 3rd informs people about the international community whose main aim is to ensure that the freedom of the press and freedom of expression are intact fundamental human rights. Number 3. World Press Freedom Day is based on Article 19 of the 1948 Universal Declaration of Human Rights that upholds the right to freedom of expression. Number 4. On World Press Freedom Day 2020, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu urged the Indian media to foster a constructive role in reinforcing democratic values and lay emphasis on people-centric issues like education, agriculture, health, rural India, and women's welfare. Number 5. World Freedom Day acts as a reminder or a day of reflection among the media professionals based on issues such as professional ethics and issues related to the freedom of the press. Number 6. The day includes various events such as online discussions and webinars on social media platforms like Microsoft Teams, Facebook, YouTube Live, and other digital platforms. Number 7. The central theme that revolves around the World Press Freedom Day 2020 is journalism without fear or favor. Number 8. The sub-themes of World Press Freedom Day 2020 is gender equality, the safety of both male and female media workers and journalists, and independence of professional journalism free of commercial and political influence. Number 9. The global conference conducted every year since 1993 presents an opportunity for national authorities, journalists, academics, civil society representatives, and the broader public to discuss the challenges and identify solutions. Number 10. UNESCO declared that the World Press Freedom Day would occur at both the national and local level around the world through events such as online debates and workshops.